What's up, fellas? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald with Survey. And in the last episode, we caught some Safari Zone Pokemon, some cool, unique Pokemon. Yeah, we got Mabel on the team. So this time I want to do something different. I'm kind of planning ahead. I'm gonna fly to the Battle Frontier. No, not yet, because well, it kind of looks weird. What the heck? The actual red. It's not like the red in the middle there is covered up, so the red starts flashing when you highlight it too. That's weird. But anyway, I need to prepare a better team for the Battle Frontier. That place is very difficult from what I remember. So I need to make like a real competitive team. So if you see the title of this video, it's called IVs Part 1. If you have no idea what IVs are, you're probably the casual Pokemon player. I'm no expert, but I've learned a little bit over the years. Now, where do I need to go? I think Fall Arbor Town first. You're like, what? So there's a whole universe in this game of genetics and breeding and, eugenics and, no. But, let's take a look. Let me try and explain this here. Look at Chick-fil-A, right? Look at Chick-fil-A. He's got his moves, right? His gentle nature, his stats, his moves. Moves have power, right? The stats have numbers, right? So when you use a move, Earthquake, it does a certain amount of damage, and there's a lot of there's a base damage that it does. There's a slight little random range of multiplier to that, and then that's the min-max damage. And then there's other multipliers. There's multipliers of any stats you've raised. Like if I bulked up, I'd get a multiplier to my attack power for any physical moves like Earthquake. If I have an attack stat 141, that's a multiplier. Super effective is another multiplier, or not very effective, right? So all this gets put into a damage calculation, and that's how much HP damage you're going to do with your move. So stats are an important multiplier. Obviously, certain Pokemon kind of have a tendency for certain stats. What impacts those stats? Well, there's another calculation. So you got the total stat that my Pokemon has here, 141, that becomes that multiplier for damage, right? Or, if it's a speed stat, it's just a straight comparison. The higher speed stat wins if they're the exact same. Or, I think if they're the same exact stat, maybe if it's like within a certain range. But I'm pretty sure it has to be the same stat as a speed tie. And then RNG's 50-50 who wins. Anyway, if we look at, say, the attack stat 141 here. Sorry, I'm rambling. That stat is determined by my Pokemon's base stat is one factor. Another one would be the nature. Gentle. Another one's the level, right? And there's two more factors, IVs and EVs, okay? That can boost your stats up. So just like your nature's going to give like a 10% boost to one stat, a 10% debuff to another stat. All right, or if it's the same stat, basically it becomes neutral, so there's no buff, no debuff. But if you look at, say, attack, I'm gentle nature. Let me actually look up what that does. Gentle nature, and you can just look up like a nature chart. Increases Pokemon special defense by 10, decreases defense by 10. So it's all, it's kind of defense doesn't affect my attack, which is good because I like having both physical and special attack. Not really messed with on Blaziken. Another nature is like adamant, would raise your physical attack but lower your special attack. Would be great for a Pokemon that really only relies on physical moves and doesn't need that special attack to be anything significantly high. Alright, so that's your nature, but if you look at IVs and EVs, they're going to also increase that. I don't, exactly how much it impacts, but I think you can raise your stats by up to 500 EVs, which, how much stats per EV? I think it's every 4 EVs is 1 stat point. So you can get a total of 512, I think. Split that into 255 in one stat usually, 255 in a second stat. So what's that total? 510. You have an extra 2 EVs for one more stat, or 4. Yeah, you do 250, 252, 252 and 4 or something like that. You split it up like that. You get one stat like that, just gets a little tiny boost, and the other ones get a major boost. 250 divided by 4 is like an extra 60 something stat points. and whatever stat you want to focus on. So if you really want to train your Pokemon, you only give them certain EVs and certain stats. Well, how do you give your Pokemon EVs? Oh my god, I need to make this interesting. So I'm going to go underground. How do you give your Pokemon EVs? Well, actually, there's this hidden situation going on. Every time we beat Pokemon, trainers Pokemon, wild Pokemon, every Pokemon has a certain EV associated with them. For example, if you beat like a Geodude, I think you get a defensive EV. So, oh, it's not safe that way. I was digging that way, and then the hole collapsed. I think there's a giant cavern underneath now, but I've left it alone because I don't think there are any fossils there. So this is how you get the second fossil. You actually get both fossils in Emerald, but this happens after you beat the Elite Four, which we've done so many times in this game. Another great thing down here is, oh, no hidden item, what? That every other Pokemon down here is Ditto, which is why we are down here. Do we have a Repel going or something? Oh, I know wild Pokemon. We need using Sweet Scent. So if I knock out, if I knock out 200 Geodudes, right, over the course of leveling up, I'm gonna get those 200 defensive EVs, okay? And there's a Ditto. I'm gonna want to catch a bunch of these things. I should probably grab a Pokemon that's good for false swiping and stuff. Blaze Kick might not one-shot it. Should have given it a chance to transform. So when you're training your Pokemon, you actually have to be kind of conscious of what Pokemon you're knocking out, what EVs you're giving. And once you've exhausted those 500 EVs, you can't get any more. So it doesn't matter if you're level 40, you'll never get more EVs again. But you won't actually see the stat boost fully from those EVs until you're level 100. Or maybe not level 100, but until, long after you actually earn the EVs. Because in your higher levels, you're earning more stats faster. IVs, on the other hand, are purely genetic. They boost your stats the same way EVs do. But I think it's 1 per IV, 1 stat point per IV. And it's all... Alright, we're going to bulk up here, I guess, and then Blaze Kick it once it's a fire type. And you have up to 31 IVs in a stat. Blaze Kick. You have up to 31 IVs in a stat. You can have any spread. You could have all zeros. You could have all 31s. It's just bell curve, basically. And the odds of having all perfect IVs is way harder than a shiny, because it's literally 31 to the 6th power. There's 6 different stats: HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. And so, does that make sense, guys? We're gonna try to get some good IVs on our Pokemon. There's a way to breed for IVs, right? You can, if I caught this Ditto here for breeding, and I could check its IVs, put him in a calculator or whatever. Nickname to Ditto. Oops. No. No. We'll nickname them later. I don't know what nature they are and stuff. I'm going to try to catch a bunch of Dittos right now. Try to get one of every nature so that I can breed. If you give the Ditto an Everstone, it's like a lot higher chance to pass its nature down because it's the mother or whatever. And so it'll pass its nature down to the what's it called? The offspring Pokemon. And so if I want a certain nature, obviously I'm making a competitive Pokemon. I want the right EVs, the right IVs, and the right nature. So, I could just get one of the right nature and then EV train it any way I want, regardless of its IVs. But what I'm going to do this episode is I'm going to get about 20 to 30 or to whatever. Ooh, Earthquake. Smart Ditto. I'm going to get a whole lot of Ditto. All of this adamant, or no, I'm going to get one adamant Ditto. I'm going to get a bunch of Slakoth. That's the Pokemon I'm training, Slakoth, to evolve into Slaking. Get 30 to 40 Slakoth of adamant nature. And then I'm going to compare all of their IVs to see which one is the most genetically ideal Slakoth. I know, it's messed up. It's messed up. We don't want to be Nazis out here, but we want those favorable genetics for our Pokemon. Oh, goodness. We're doing some genetic engineering this episode, and I'm going to cut after I catch this Ditto because obviously this is taking forever. I'm probably going to go get a better Pokemon to catch these things. Speed up the process. And see you guys on the flip side of that. Alright, you guys, are we going to catch this one or are we going to white out to a Ditto? No! No, Ron, chill. Chill, fake Ron. Chill. Don't take my money. Don't take my money, fake Ron. Don't do it. Don't do it. 1, 2, 3. No! Chill. Chill, fake Ron. No! I'm going to lose so much money. Oh, shit. Survived. Please. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Catch it. Catch it. It's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. I should have just knocked it out. Oh, he missed. Alright, that's it. I'm just knocking it out. It's not worth it. Alright. To be continued, fake Ron. Alright, so let's see if we got what we were looking for in that first attempt, or if we got to go back in. Got quite a lot of Dittos. Oops. Brave, careful, lax, modest, adamant. Yeah, let's go. Lonely, quirky, serious. Quirky and serious are both garbage natures, but the adamant one is clutch. Where is he? Right here. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so we're gonna take him and put him in a special spot, or her, or whatever they identify as. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and take we gotta have Slow Sally somewhere here. Slow Sally. I think that this Ditto will always act as the mother Pokemon, and the regardless of the nature of this will act as the father. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I need to grab out both of them. Slow Sally and our Adamant Ditto. Alright, let's go here. And do that. Sorry, Chick-fil-A. You've been replaced. Alright, we're gonna name this one Adamant. And we'll go actually give it that name in just a moment. Do we not have Ditto? Oh, we do. Where you at, Ditto? Oh, we probably have it on Fire Red. Probably on the Fire Red. Ditto. There it is. Yay! Alright, Adamant and Slow Sally's got to be around here somewhere. Alright, Slow Sally. You may be young, but it's time to breed. I don't know. I don't know Pokemon. I'm sorry. Sounds weird. I don't know. Maybe like the level doesn't mean she's young. Like she's been in this game a lot longer than most of these Pokemon. Is your level like your age in Pokemon? I don't know. I hope not. I hope not, for the sake of, you know, what we're about to do. Oh, hi, Survey. This is Isabel. I was in a battle recently, and my Midon was exceptional. I wish you could have seen it, Survey. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to go nickname my Pokemon again. Name Raider. I think he's in Slateport, right? Slateport, northwest of the Pokemon Center. A little sidetrack action. I know I don't usually show this kind of stuff. Northwest, so... Huh? This is the Pokemon Center. North... Oh, west. Duh. This guy? Yeah. It's not right north. It's just west. It's just straight west. Stupid AI. Answer the internet gave me. Oh, I'm the name writer. This is my Adamant Ditto. Whoop, whoop. And we'll do all caps just so we know it's not really a name so much as a label. So I don't have to summary them to know what they are, you know? Because I'm going to be doing a lot of this. This is kind of the second tier of the game here. Oh, we need the better bike from Mauville. Let me just head up there real quick. Pretty much where I want to go anyway. Running around in circles. Eventually we'll get to the IVs, right? This is why it's part 1. And this is going to be fun, so I might film a couple episodes today. Still upload them every day for you guys. Swap the bike. I think it automatically registers the other bike, right? Yep. You swap them. Woo-woo. Alright, so we gotta go talk to... I think we might already have a Ditto in there, so we can pull this off. Yeah. Oh, no. I don't have anything in there. Great. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. No. I just wasted $100. Oh, so cheap. Wait, no, 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 no. Keep messing that up. So I gotta say no. And then yes. Give me back my Pokemon. Speeding up the game. I need the Everstone. Do I even have an Everstone? Currently on me? No. Ow. Oh, running in circles. Everstone. Pokemon Emerald. You obtained by stealing it from wild Pokemon or finding it. Magma Hideout. Wait, did I transfer my did I transfer my Everstone to Fire Red on accident? This would be a bummer. Alright, I'll do move items. What the heck? This Ditto has something? Metal powder? Oh, the Moo Moo milk. That's cool. Nobody's got my Everstone. Man. I definitely grabbed it if it was at the Magma Hideout. So I definitely gave it away. Alright. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to sort this out. Alright. Apparently, there's a second Everstone somewhere interesting that we haven't been in a while. That we can revisit now. There are definitely some areas we can revisit in this game. And one of them is over here. Dewford Town. So luckily we got ourselves Sableye on the team already. Mabel. Oops. I clicked out of the game. Oh, we're gonna run over here. Oh, what a pain in the butt. But hopefully this guide will prep you in case you're just starting out IVs as well. Get out of my face, man. I'm gonna spray a repel. That was kind of clutch. Already on repels there somehow. Alright, and yeah, we're gonna want to flash. Flash isn't quite as good in this game. Okie dokie. And yeah, we have the right bike. Sweet. So, oh, there's all kinds of hidden stuff. Alright, may as well do this silly area here. It's gonna be something good. Repel, not very good. Anything cool in this area? No. A bike challenge, it looks like. What? And it's flash bike challenge. Okay, I didn't get a lot of info there. But clearly I gotta make it to the other side to get some sort of reward. Oh. Fudged that one up, huh? I'm not very good at this, clearly. Oh! Oh! Well, I think I unlocked the second tier of this zone, right? Can we get hidden item? No? Oh, I have not been to this area before in my life, I don't think. No, I definitely have as a kid. Alright, we gotta go right, down, right. Kind of type thing. Right, down. Ah! Close. So you have like a 2-block range right there. My repel's gonna wear off any minute now. Woo! Clutched up. Clutched it on up. Is this the Everstone? No. This has got to be the Everstone though. Right here. Yeah! Let's go. We looked it up. We didn't just find that and get lucky. So let's give that right to Adamant to transfer the nature to our Sallys of the future. Our baby Sallys. Alright. Ooh. I know that one fan that really likes Slow Sally is going to make a return and be like, yo! Well, you gotta impregnate Sally like 25 times in one episode. Oh my god, you guys, I'm dying this morning. Oh, I just got an allergy attack. Looks like I'm crying. That was just so funny, I'm crying. Oh. Alright. So, I don't know why we're healing. We didn't do any sort of battling, but let's move on. Finally go deposit our Pokemon at the daycare. Oh. And then, let's see. How long have we been recording? 23 minutes. I think I owe you guys at least hatching a couple of these eggs. Checking the IVs. So, next time we're going to get like a bunch of Slakings. Or Slakoths, I mean. Same exact name. I'm the daycare man. Oh, wait, you're not who I want to talk to. Go talk to my freaking wife, bro. Yes. Alright, so if you're holding it, Everstone on one of the Pokemon. And it doesn't matter if this... I don't think it matters if Slow Sally's holding anything. We're going to head out here. Do the old step and grind. So, hit this spot and then... Ooh, you can get so many steps doing it like this. And I don't think he'll come out unless you go indoors. We'll see. They don't seem to like each other. Oh, well. That sucks. Hold on. Let's see if we'll get him to come out. No? What? They don't have an egg yet? What's going on? They don't like each other much. That doesn't mean they're incompatible, right? It'll say like they play with other Pokemon. Alright. Oh, there he is. Cool beans. Oh, it's you! We were raising a Pokemon. Oh my goodness, we were surprised. Your Pokemon had an egg. We don't know what got there, but your Pokemon had it. You want it? So, got ourselves an egg. Oh, we don't have Adamant anymore. And this is hilarious. We don't usually do a lot of breeding on this game. This is going to take way too long to edit and stuff. We're just going to leave it blank if it's an egg after this, but yeah, I don't even have the egg image. Let's just leave it blank. There we go. Oh, now I'm not going to be able to click on it. Wait, let's leave it as a bunch of spaces. Does that work? There we go. Alright. Silly me. Anyway, now I'm going to hatch the egg super quickly. Oops. Super fast hatching the egg, yeah. Shouldn't take too long here. Oh, we need a Pokemon with a flame body on the team. So I'll do that next time to save ourselves a couple of seconds. See if we get lucky first try here. Slakoth, correct? Alright, wait. We just had Slakoth. No, not Solrock. Slakoth. Fake Slakoth. No nickname for now. And could this be the perfect Slakoth? Serious nature. Boo. Boo. What the heck? I thought for sure that would work. Okay. Anyway. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy again. Get another egg. Yes. Hatch the egg. Give me it. Give me the egg. Give me the hatch. Give me the hatch. Huh? I think it's 50-50 to give the nature or not. Otherwise, I'm doing this wrong. If I don't get it here, I'm definitely doing it wrong. Or maybe I just got lucky. Unlucky twice, which is totally possible. Still a girl? Impish nature. Impish or admirable? Alright, hold on. Let's just start tossing these eggs in a box somewhere. Box 14, why not? And I can just release this guy right away. He's not what I want. You're not what I want. Release. Oh, abuse. Alright, sorry I'm speeding up the game so much, but Trying to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm checking its IVs. Give me. Oh, wait, I don't have an egg on me. So dumb. Alright, give me the egg. Yes. You can just do this infinitely quickly in Emerald. Especially if you can give a Magmar on your team with Flame Body. Alright, may as well get another egg if you got it. Yes. Thank you. Now they're really getting busy in there. Slakoth. Okay. No nickname. Another female. Adamant nature. There we go. So it's definitely working. Otherwise, I just got super lucky. And we'll check the other one. Just for comparison's sake, we'll get one more adamant and double check their stats. See if there's any differences in their stats. And then calculate their IVs accordingly. Oh, this one's male. Doesn't really matter, but if you're trying to do like egg moves. Oh, adamant again. So that's how you do that. Obviously, attack stat is higher. Oh, look at that. So you can already tell that the one with 9 special attack is better. But does that matter? Not really. But we're not going to get any sort of comparison from these two. So let's put the male one away. Actually, let's just release him straight away. We really only want the perfect Slakoth here. So I want like an actual comparison in either like speed or attack. Clearly, there's no difference there. The male is a goner. Cool. And let's grab another egg. Yes, thank you. So you can just do this all day, especially if you have an emulator and can speed it up. Oh, and you can really sit here and farm the perfect Slakoth. And that's what I'm gonna be doing for a little bit here. I really want a badass slaking, all perfectly IV EV trained for my team. I think that would be cool. I don't care if it's shiny. I'm not gonna do this to try to get a shiny one. No nickname, but yeah, you can do this all freaking day. Just keep talking to that guy as much as possible. This one's impish, so it's not gonna cut it. Oh, should have stored it in the daycare, but that's okay. Definitely release you. Is that the right one? Please tell me it was. I think it'll automatically put it. Yeah. So still got our best one. Right, our best Slakoth, and we're trying to get a little bit better one, or just one for comparison and a stat that matters. You know, I know it's dumb to release the male when it doesn't really matter. And you, like maybe the male was better at attack, you just couldn't tell. It was only slightly better, and it was gonna show later on. It's just running the initial calculation. You can get like a range of IVs. I don't think you can get an exact one. And we don't have an egg, and we've been running around back and forth, wasting time. Thank you. Hatch the egg. Hatch the egg. Huh? Oh, it's taking longer than I thought. Okay. Impish. Why is it always impish? Is that the nature of my other Slakoth? I could not tell you. It's getting released though. Boop boo doo. Release. Oh. Alright, come on. Can I get a better Slakoth? I'm going to have to cut out in a sec. If I don't get one of the next 2 or 3 eggs. Or just, you know, an equivalent, a comparable Slakoth of adamant nature. You have a 50-50 shot adamant. So far I've gotten like 2 out of 6 adamant, which is not great. Brave, 2 out of 7. Yeah, all kinds of different stats. Boop, 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 ooh. This is no fun. Alright, release. Let's do 2 more on camera and then we'll cut out. Give me my egg first. You get the egg. At least this only takes like 20 seconds and not like 5 minutes. The real games. You get the egg. You hatch the egg. Check. So far only 2 male Slakoths. There we go. Adamant nature. Alright, this one has a lower speed. Right? But also a lower defense. This girl one is clearly pretty good. So we're going to put its stats into a calculator. Boo! Defense, obviously. Your defensive stats always matter. You don't really want those reduced because you never know what you're going to go up against. It could have special or physical moves. So IV calculator gen 3. Oh my goodness. There's a wasp. I think it's inside. Hold on, I gotta cut out. There's a freaking wasp in my house. I don't know if this thing will take out a wasp, so I'm afraid of the mad. I'm out for today, buddy. Should not have left my door open. I don't want to zap it if I don't have to. Go outside. Thinks it can get outside the window. Alright, crisis averted, you guys. That was crazy. I fought it off. I got it to go outside without zapping it, so. Hold on here. I'm gonna look for Slakoth. Okay, so it's alphabetical on this website I'm using. I just went to scipokey.com. There's lots of IV calculators you can use. So we're gonna look at Slakoth, and we're gonna enter its stats. And it's gonna tell us the IVs. So level 5, generation 3. Its HP is, hold on, wait. So for the male first, we're gonna go 12. Oops. 12. Oh wait, no. HP is 21. Attack is 12. Defense is 11. Special attack is 9. Special defense is 9. And speed is 8. Alright, so let me just do a quick window capture and show you guys what I'm doing. Alright, yeah, so here's my you can see all my different tabs. Here's my IV calculator. Let me just, oh god, this is all you guys can see now. Just shrink this down and kind of cut off my tabs. Alright, oop. Technical difficulties out the wazoo. Alright, so we're going to hit enter on this. Submit. And possible IVs in each stat, okay? Oh, okay, that sucks. So it's pretty low. So it's basically, it gives you, my attack range is really high at 12. Apparently. Oh, I forgot to put in my nature. Okay. Let me submit that again. Oh, so all my stats are really low, except my special attack. My special attack's really high on the male, so not great. All my stats are pretty low. Don't like defense and speed being low. Alright, now switching to this guy. Or this girl. Alright, same nature, same everything, but slightly different stats. 21, 12, 12, and 9 for speed. Submit. Alright, look at that. So the defense and the speeds range are a lot higher on this one, okay? So it's definitely not bad. We're going to put it in a box. I mean, HP and attack you'd want to be higher, especially attack. I would definitely want the attack to be 13. Alright, say its attack was 13. Boop. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah. Say its attack was 13. Right, we'd have the 20 to 31. That's what you want. So also HP probably have about 22. So this is more what we want. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is really hard to get, obviously. You have to get really lucky. We're gonna hatch a ton of eggs. Check all our Slakoths. We're gonna do that next time though, because it's been a while. So let me just get in front of the daycare here where we're gonna be and save it off. Appreciate everybody watching so far. Please tune into the next episode so we can pay off all our hard work and get that perfect Slakoth. Oops. Oops. Can't see what you guys can see. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. If you're still confused, have any questions. Sorry about my hot bar down here. And subscribe, and have a good day.